I'm here with Brian, Dr. Transcenzo right now. Dr. Transcenzo!
I don't call myself that.
Dr. Transcenzo!
But, yes.
Yo, there's
Okay.
this new
Let's
app.
go with that.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
I have like so many visions for us. And it's just like we have some really amazing conversations, so I try to like capture them, but sometimes captivating them does drastically change the energy, I've noticed also.
There's all kinds of factors involved from day to day or moment to moment too about what's significant or important or what could be said or what should be said. You know. And you can always ask yourself, well, what are we talking about? You know. And maybe it's okay to not know too. To not know what the fuck you're talking about.
Or trying to solve thinking with thinking.
Right, trying to solve thinking with thinking. Maybe you can just feel about it, or use your
you could just feel about it.
An intuitive.
Do you know
logic.
how hard it is to surrender, to allow yourself to feel and to give in to like the feeling? Like then that goes multiple realities, right? Of like accessing levels of fear or surrendering to what actually like you think that you want and would have if you could.
In a way, this is a story you're telling yourself kind of to push back against actually just having to be in the feeling of it. But you can get past all of that. It's sort of like you have to be really conscious. It means being mindful about what you're telling yourself. And so what you're saying is actually, if you look, oh, it's video? No. Yeah, if what you are seeing yourself saying is not really what you want to see or become, then you can just choose to say something different. I mean, it's easy.
Change your perception about
easily said. Yeah. For sure. That kind of what we're struggling
but
with now.
But when you're stuck in the feeling of it, though, how can you change how you think about it? If you're like, no, this is bad. Like, this makes me feel good, so this is bad.
Well, maybe the feelings are what leads you to a place of realization that you can understand later on. But if you can't do it in...
yes, the divine process, the divine timing, yes.
But if you can understand it in the moment, that's important and great. But also, there's going to be layers to things. We may even understand time differently. So all of this stuff that is like happening to you that seems like it's just happening to you.
Oh my God, don't freak me out.
Oh, it's...
Oh, yeah. Well, you just made me visualize time on a completely different concept just by fucking talking that way. So I was like, oh my God, what if time worked this way?
That's because you're so really sensitive and you're sort of getting it just because I'm sort of sharing it. And Michael dwells in that realm and it's affected me. Yes. And it's made me able to kind of like, wow, there is sort of another plane to be on, but also he makes me be very grounded and in the real world, and it's like it's totally on this earthbound level. And that's what gives meaning to this sort of unlimited potential and spirit. Because, if it was just an easy thing, it wouldn't be a curve. It would just be a straight line up.
Can I just mention the amount of growth, like your brain has accelerated just like by having Michael's existence? Like basically, like think about how much you know about the brain and neuroscience now because of just like existing with Michael.
That's just the tip of the iceberg.
Precisely.
Really.
Which is why I've been encouraging you to open up your own sentiment that is something dedicated to just that particular lifestyle of your life, which is just like a very small fragment, yes, but it also would be a great portal for you to release the introspective insight about humanity.
Oh, did I not tell you about my friend that wants to help me with a screen a script,
Bro.
really. Did I tell you about her?
No.
This is my friend from high school who's married to an award-winning documentary producer up in New Jersey.
Yeah. I freaking love your personality.
She's a college professor and author. No.
Yo, the confidence and the
universe-
grace you put into your pride and your essence. It's just fantastic. I want that level of belief in myself and my people.
She didn't have a project. She's like, I'm devoting myself to you guys now. She just sent us 2 cameras.
Oh, heck yeah. Let me play. Dude, okay, so Universe is trying to tell you, as I've been trying to tell you, like I told you in multiple
I'm
portals
not
that we can play with.
denying it.
I know of multiple interfaces that are worth playing with for you just to simply like contain information to share and to grow.
I gotta get the SD card and some batteries. And I think I might have the batteries.
I'm like, do we need to get this quantum list?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, the thing I wanted to scream at you was my friend's quote. He says, let's just talk about it.
Let's just talk about it. That's a little sarcastic thing.
He's,
because I know people
he's
that
an
say,
Asian man. He's very loving and kind.
oh, let's just talk about it and like, about how you feel about it.
No, I mean,
Or
yes, it is sarcasm in an essence.
Yeah.
Because he's saying that, like, all of our infinite talks are meaningless if we do nothing.
Yeah, right.
And, like, he talks about how people spend years of their lives talking about, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I will have this, oh, I'm going here, I did this, I'm doing that. He says there's yackers and there's doers.
Well, okay, but like, let's not oversimplify it because
Oversimplify.
you gotta have a plan, and talking is the best way to work out the plan, especially
I feel similar.
if you're working with others. So it's like, it's easy to kind of.
Yo, what's
like
that
kind
drum?
That's the pump.
I like that sound.
Would you like some emergency or,
No,
or some juice
I'm
or
okay.
something?
You're awesome. I'm like, actually, where's your? Don't you have like a Buddha in here or something? I thought you had like this unique.
I have a couple of things. Buddha is probably over here. Excuse me.
Might have been one made of stone.
Oh, Buddha.
This guy. Maybe I'm thinking of another piece.
I mean, I don't really have.
Maybe
a lot.
I just might have assigned that name to that piece.
I have a couple other like little things. I haven't really had
No concerns.
Yeah.
Oh, so how about the exercise of non-attachment? And then being attached to non-attachment
Oh my
and renunciation.
Wow.
Renunciation of desire.
It's still a desire.
Yes, it is. Absolutely. Yet still, it's like a goal. Therefore, not giving your power away to anything, that your happiness is not conditional upon any existence of any particular vibration.
Right. How about to be able to withstand that pull and to still be conscious and in control?
Why are you not writing poems and scriptures?
I mean, I do sometimes, but I'm just
I'm like-
living life here, you know?
You
I'm
see?
surfing the waves of consciousness, man. It's like, but sure, I've written. Did you not like? Because if you want to see, like, I need a computer and I need weeks of working to put it all into one file that I can just spit out, like kind of a book, a collection of
This is
like
totally
all the
doable.
fucking
We
shit
totally
that
have
I've
the
written.
fucking best family in the world, right? Like all of these
Wait
children
till you
of
come
God,
to the
right?
party.
Oh yeah, it's like that. It's like that. Yo, I love
need
shit like
your
that. Don't even.
perspective of
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
want you kind of stealth
Stop it!
with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
camera
yeah.
in there, but
Yeah.
also getting pictures of everybody.
I am
with
the
Michael.
eternal witness.
Oh, you're gonna be so good. You're like my twin.
Grace and observances.
You are like my twin.
Ho'oponopono. Java go on.
Yeah, I mean, it blows me away all the time, and just to see all your love and all your joy, it's just kind of overwhelming.
Rum, rum,
bit.
rum, rum, rum,
Yeah.
rum, 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 rum.
I wanted to spill over onto Michael because he shouldn't just be left out there.
Rum.
And can we just walk
Yes.
and enjoy your energy and
Shall
the
we?
light and
Shall
the
we?
love?
Shall we?
You really
It's
are
just like, oh
overwhelming.
my God. That's how I feel about all the energy of the earth right now. I'm like, take down those electricity posts so I could see the clear sky. I'm like, why is it so cold? It's literally colder here than it was in Washington. You know that?
It's a little bit colder than it normally would be, but it has been a lot warmer than it normally would have been on average. This winter has been super mild, but there's been rain and wind that has kind of fucked up my little spot. I don't have the shelter. Are you? Yeah, sorry. Do I have to really censor myself?
No,
now?
absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Because I don't just curse all the time.
No, we just curse the things that like we wish God would curse and not exist, right? Or so we assume. Our
It's
authority
really
over
just
existence.
for dramatic emphasis, and it's not really being used unconsciously. We'll see. Normally we're just riding this way, but our cameraman
I'm
doesn't
so
have
sorry.
the-
I don't have
the
my
platform.
skateboard. I have nothing today.
Actually, what we kind of need to do is like get some other quiet means where you can just shoot, and somebody else can be driving and steering and riding along while we're just doing our thing.
Bro. No, man. I like
Well,
like the active cam and being
Sure,
involved.
if you can do it. Also, I've got the head cam where we can just put the iPhone right on your head. And, you know, you can't be monitoring what you're shooting, but you can get a lot if you...
I don't know. I kind of like all the freedom I have right now.
You like all the freedom, right?
And I have like a couple
it's
different
very,
toys to play with, but
Like intuitive, and you can groove with it real easily, can't you?
it's groovy.
I mean, you can just do it real easily because you do it so much.
It still takes practice.
Yeah, and it's not really. I mean,
It's a work,
let's
not
face
just like
it,
an art.
It's a multifunctional tool, so it does a lot of things pretty good, but it doesn't do like everything well. I mean, it's a phone, not a camera. It's a phone with a camera. But even, you know, that you see, even though they could fit all this stuff into a camera, they still make it look like an SLR because that's the form that people see it as. So anyway, do you have an SLR type of camera? You know, something like what your photographers would be using?
Like a Canon?
Digital? Yeah, I mean, but something that has like a bayonet mount that you would like switch out your,
Like switch
or
up the
maybe
big
they have
lens?
screw mounts now. I don't even know what it is, but it used to be called a bayonet kind of mount where,
I've always heard them called
just go-
DSLRs.
yeah, digital single lens reflex. Sure, that's That's what they are. I used to be a photographer back in the day. When it
Yes,
was
I
still
have a
Kodachrome.
DSLR.
Kodachrome,
Yes, si,
baby.
senor.
I really wanted to do it and I loved it, but then once I had to be around those chemicals, even just the black and white chemicals, I was like, ooh, do I actually have to put my hands in that? I was like, this doesn't smell good, man.
Hey, there might be some people that like are opposite. They're like, oh, this is a very significant smell.
Right, like this is an important job, but
Yo. But like
I
it
don't
was
know.
like that in our genetics at one point.
Right. But now maybe we're much more removed as consumers from, or even as workers, from the impact of things like that. Or like our technology and the things we want, even art like photography. But it was really under the guise of graphic arts, which is sort of almost like advertising.
Are we
Or
really walking to
marketing.
the chimes right now?
We're walking in that direction, and if you think you want to go that far, we can, but we can stop anytime.
I mean, I just feel bad. Like I feel like I should run.
If you want to run, I'll ride the bike.
I'm like, we could totally do that.
Oh my God, let's do it. Because you were just saying how you wanted to get your
I have all this energy.
yes, and you got sneakers on.
I do. And I'm overly warm.
Let me shoot you. That would be awesome. And you can be like the runner with makeup on.
Overly too much makeup.
Yeah. All right.
I'm like, really?
Are we rolling?
We've been rolling.
How zoomed in are we?
How zoomed in are we? Are we gonna go?
Just for a little bit. I'll still have to really be able to ride.
Yeah, see, why you
But-
fronting? Why you
No, that's
fronting?
cool. Oh, you want? Can I
I
get
can-
rolling and then you can hand it to me?
Just roll. Oh, no such thing, bro. Oh, don't tease me. There's like no Kundalini yoga in St. Augustine.
That's probably not true, but
What?
there's people that know it and do it and would probably teach you, but who was that said there's either doing it or teaching it? So somewhere. I know they're I didn't even think about it. I like to walk and push, but I can ride real slow because I can super gear it. I mean, put it in low gear, and then it's just like I have to pedal away. But did you see that I put my toe straps on here? Like my feet can go into this thing, and then they work on the pull up too. It's a little more efficient, and your feet would like kind of slip off if you're making a turn or something. But also you gotta watch out for like the wall. You need to get your foot out before you fall or before you stop. perfect light right now, huh?
Yeah, right? No clouds.
Well, as the
Actually, there's some faint clouds.
as it starts to go down, it gets really, the light lately has just been really phenomenal.
Pigeon. Pigeon. The Chimes is a great place to let off steam as well.
You where? The
Chimes.
Chimes. Absolutely. I mean, I could stop there every time, you know. But I guess I'm just kind of feeling, you know, because we've done it already so many times. And I used to just be able to get to where if I get the right arm, I can just get on, you know, stay on the bike and do it. But I like to get off and then let Michael kind of give it a whack. Did you know that I know the guy that makes them, that made it? Did you know that he was gonna kind of open up to help me develop some of my didgeridoos?
Ooh.
Maybe help me use his distribution too.
Ooh.
Because I can really make a lot of didgeridoos if I get it set up. And I do want to be able to have something like this. And I told
Oh, yeah. That special smell.
God to tell ya.
Oh,
Got a
yeah.
right there.
I'm like, is that Boaz?
Now he thinks he's got food.
Yeah. Hi. Boaz?
Food at-
Is you Boaz?
You probably don't.
Oh. Oh, they're beautiful.
A lot of people do come and feed him.
Do they? I love their smell, and I used to kind of spend time at a carriage company here. And I used to work
awesome.
with a horse named Boaz. He looks like Boaz. Honestly, I don't know a lot about horses.
I usually just ride up this hill, but this push is cool. If you want to help, that would be all right too. If we're gonna go up the hard way, you can go the flat way. Machine and gang or something.
A skateboard chick?
Yeah. There was like there was something about a local skateboard gang of girls
No
that
way.
was going down Washington Street, yeah. And then another group of girls, like
Yeah.
more than 8, like maybe 10 or 12 girls kept walking down. I knew 2 of them. I got to say hi to one of them. But I was talking to my neighbor and he said to them, "Hey, are you in that gang? That gang of skateboarders just went up the street. There was like 8 of them." This is him saying this.
Yeah.
Any skateboarder now is like, they're in a gang. I like skateboarders, but you know. Hopefully they're in it for the right reasons, right? tell you so many times. Like every time, he and I ride around that way and come and ride up this way. We always do that loop. So this maybe was one of the first times that we ever walked this way, in this direction. Isn't that funny?
I'm like, so should ride the other way?
No, I mean, he might be enjoying it from the other way, you know, looking at it from another way.
So you're thinking about it from his perspective.
Also, I'm saying like, oh my God, I am so like consistently predictable, or, you know, just doing things repetitively, like in my pattern. But there's sort of a reason, because I want to get up the steep hill and then have a long downhill and fast, rather than be at the end of this thing, because I am shooting out that driveway if nobody's there, going this way and have a big long, and he loves it. And when we're making the turn there, we're doing like 20 something miles. He loves it, and I do too. And so there's not a lot of places where we can just cut loose like that. So that's why we don't usually go this way.
Make me feel like I'm ruining things.
No, it's not that at all. It's like, I should just try things differently. Hey, what's up, dude? You're Matt, right?